Well, after getting our hopes up, man, it looks like we are going to be down one of our star players. We got some breaking news coming out of the city of Detroit, and that is according to the Detroit Lions Twitter. It says Lions game status update. Now, we will get the injury report, the game designations today after 4. Says defensive back Brian Branch illness has been added to the game status report. He is listed as doubtful for Monday's game versus Seattle. And that absolutely sucks. We know that Brian Branch was concussed. Now it says illness. He was removed from that report. And I'm like, wow, that's a massive quick recovery. I would assume that he would be wearing the Guardian cap during the game if he is able to play. Now, everybody takes the concussion different. Some remain in concussion protocol. Some get out, some practice, and some are good to go in a week, which is insane to me. But hey, I'm not a doctor, obviously, right? So, but the fact that this is unrelated and illness and he's been downgraded to doubtful, which means that he is going to most likely be out, which sucks for the Detroit Lions. Now, here's a bit of irony. Last year, week 4, Brian Branch ankle was hurt. That game against the Green Bay Packers, he wound up missing a few games. So it's kind of ironic that he's going to miss week 4 and he got injured week 4 last week. But that absolutely sucks. It absolutely sucks, man, because this guy is our starting safety. He is an absolute dog, and we are going to miss this guy for week 4, but somebody is going to have to step up. And, you know, it's tough, bro, because this is a game that we absolutely need to win. Now, as far as the illness is concerned, I'm very curious to know what this illness is. It seems like a lot of illnesses have been going around throughout, you know, the NFL lately. And now Brian Branch is a victim of the injury bug, like the injury/illness bug. So kind of sucks, man. Expect him to be out, which means that we'll probably have, I don't know if anybody will be brought up from the practice squad to maybe fill the void or just be an extra body for them to use on game day. Now, again, you're going to see this video a little after 1. The injury designations comes out at about 4 o'clock for the Detroit Lions and Seattle Seahawks. We'll still be doing our game preview. That's probably going to be a little later today. So expect about 4 videos today because I got some stuff from yesterday I want to talk about that I didn't get a chance to get out. So we'll get those videos out as you guys are kind of in between football. Maybe you can check them out at halftime. But that kind of sucks, man. Breaking news. Looks like Brian Branch is going to miss game 4, and it has nothing to do with the concussion. And the crazy part, like I said this before, I saw Brian Branch absolutely KO'd. When they cut to him on the field, he was out. He was out. And usually concussions, you get hit, you get up, and you're a little wobbly. Like you can tell, like we've been watching this game for so long, we know when somebody is concussed. Like we're not doctors, right? But we're like, ooh, I would imagine that sometimes they go right back in, and then sometimes you're like, he needs to come out. And we even saw it happen with Micah Parsons Monday night that the ref wanted to make sure that he got checked out. So you knew when Brian Branch got smashed like that he was going to be probably in concussion protocol. So big hit for the Detroit Lions defense. We are up against, man, DK Metcalf and stuff, and somebody is going to have to step up. I'm wondering who it's going to be. We could use Brian Branch out. Brian Branch, man, is a playmaker. He is a playmaker from the Kansas City Chiefs game. His first game as a Detroit Lion to the big hit he put on Trey McBride I think it was Trey McBride, right, last week. I mean, this dude, because Trey McBride was also in concussion protocol. So, and that was a losing fight for Brian Branch because Trey McBride is a big dude, right? So, this is going to be a devastating blow. Hopefully the Detroit Lions can find a way to replace his production. And you can't, it's hard to replace football players, man. It really is. And one thing I can say is that the Detroit Lions might not be the most talented team in the NFL, but we got football players on our team, from Alex Anzalone to, I mean, all these guys, man, make up. Like, you can see what Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes were talking about. So kind of sucks. We're going to miss Brian Branch. Expect him to be out listed today. It's kind of funny because the designations came out yesterday. That's right. I forgot all about that, man. You know, I'm thrown off because that's right. The game designation still released yesterday. Yup, that is correct. So he's out. He's doubtful, which means he's probably going to be out. We're going to get that probably 90 minutes before kickoff. That's right. I'm completely thrown off. So the game designation, the injury designation, yeah, because I made a video about it. It's there. So that's why he's been added to the report. And then I think you have up to 90 minutes before, because Dan Campbell, remember, he was talking about that in his rake straw that he was good. And then 4 minutes before that 90 minutes was he had to turn in the injury report or the inactive versus actives and stuff. Then Ennis was added to that. So, man, big hit for the Detroit Lions defense, but hopefully we find a way, man. We got to keep DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, Jackson Smith. Got to keep those guys. We can't let all three go off, and Brian Branch is going to be a big part of that. So kind of sucks, man, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This channel is brought to you by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.